this. I've actually found a reasonably quiet road. But at least it gives us a chance to talk a little bit this morning about something I've been thinking a lot about. There's a scripture that a lot of us have heard. It's in 1 Corinthians 9. Paul talks about the Christian life by comparing it to running a race. And I can't quote it from memory, but in essence he says that we shouldn't run the race aimlessly, but with purpose. We should run the race to receive the prize. Well, what I was thinking was that especially in American culture, that analogy could mess us up a little bit because we're so competitive. When we think about a race and a prize, I don't know about you, but to me that evokes winning and losing. And I think of my coaches saying things like, second place is just the first loser. You play to win the game. You run to win the race. And that seems sort of the opposite of how Jesus characterized things. It seems that Jesus characterized the Christian life as anything but a competition in which we want to try to be first. In fact, he said, first will be last and the last will be first. And he chastised those who wanted the prize of the best seats and the best places at the table. So, those of you who followed this blog for a while know that I love cycle touring as a metaphor for life. And maybe what Paul was talking about was something more like a cycle tour than a cycle race. You know, yesterday I had a great ride. Started out in the town of Cocoa, ended in Sebastian, 49 miles. I didn't beat anybody, but still I had a great ride. I feel like in a touring sense, I didn't ride aimlessly. I rode with purpose. I stayed focused on the goal. And if there was a prize for the day, I feel like I won it. So that's certainly different than a trophy or a ribbon or a gold medal for first place. So how does that work? Well, in touring, it's really a lot more about doing your best. It's really a lot more about what's inside than what's outside. It's not about a competition with other people. It's about, did you get down the road as well as possible? And that doesn't mean as fast as possible. That doesn't mean, beating yourself up and leaving every last ounce of energy out on the road. Because successful touring is about more than that, just like successful life is. It means, did you take time to see what's around you? Did you greet the people you met along the way? There goes my cute little trailer with my cute little wife. Cute little dog. So successful touring's not about going as fast as you can. It's about going as well as you can. So, I can remember when I first started riding, I thought it was about being easy. And so I thought as soon as I got in good enough shape that I could ride without getting tired, that I would have arrived. But that's not true either. The goal isn't to move down the road in the easiest gear possible. That's why I'm not sure the tortoise and the hare analogy works all the time, because going as slowly as possible isn't the answer either. See, I want to challenge myself. My riding speed is slow by other people's standards, but by the standards of even my ride along the Mississippi, I'm certainly riding better now than I was then. That's a win. And that's what we try to do in life, try to get better. Being the best, well, that's pretty much impossible anyway. There's always going to be somebody that's bigger, faster, smarter, stronger, better looking. Even if you are the best at one thing, you're never going to be the best at everything. The goal is to be your best. And that's really what touring teaches you. The other thing touring teaches you is that it's not all about you. See, normally you tour with a group. And the goal is not to just get you down the road, to get the group down the road. Sometimes that means you ride a little slower than your personal capabilities in order to help someone in the group. It's about the group succeeding as well as you succeeding individually. That's what a family's about. So, as you can see, I picked up a companion. Nice quiet roads have been few and far between, so we thought we'd let Monty run a little bit while I finish up my little mobile thought about races and tours. So I guess just the closing thought is, how much do we think about life as a race, as a competition that we have to win? Maybe you can think a little bit about your life, your family, your relationships, even your business, your job. And how it can be more like a tour. You know, we all want at the end to hear that amazing phrase, well done, good and faithful servant. This is the question of, well done at what? I'm pretty sure now it's not going to be good enough. It's not going to be well done because you did better than somebody else. It's going to be well done because you loved more, you helped more, you gave more. You saw more. You let yourself get interrupted more. You rode with your dog on deserted roads more. Monty and I will sign off and continue our run. And we will see you down the road. This is Rich Dixon for Richard's Ride.